For those of you who don't know, if you enter a house you don't have permission to be in, there's a chance you'll get banned, where you can never come back here again, since you were banned from that house. But I want to test several ways for you to get unbanned from Brookhaven and be able to return to that house in many different ways. So for that, I called this friend of mine who's going to help me do this. He said, I'll only help you if you build my house. Wait, are you serious? He even confirmed it, and now he's coming here to build his house. Look, I won't be able to help you. I wanted to get banned from his house, but for me to get banned, I'll literally have to build his house. He said, then leave since you won't help me. And it looks like I got banned. And that was exactly what I wanted him to do, because I want to get banned from all the houses to test ways to get unbanned. Now I'm coming here in the front again, and I want to get banned from this exact house, but I have to do it in record time. Guys, I arrived at his house, and he finally opened the gate. He said, I need help with the trucks. And it looks like there are several trucks in his house, but he doesn't know where he should put the trucks to load the cargo. I'll help you do that, and then you'll ban me from your house. And amazingly, he agreed to do this. So I'm going to take this truck and put it right on this cargo. And now he has to press this button here in the back until it turns green. So he got here and managed to do that. Congratulations, I just managed to load the cargo onto your truck, and now everything worked out here. But apparently, there's one more truck here, and I'm going to have to do this again. So I'm coming here running to get this truck. Now I'm going to put it right in this spot, and he just has to press this button, and then finally it will work. And now he just has to take the truck to the place he wants to go, and I deserve to be banned from his house. So, he really banned me. I'll have to test ways to get unbanned from his house in Brookhaven. But first, I have to get banned. So I'm going back to my friend's house, and I want to see if he'll want to help me. Meanwhile, the player is coming here, and he's getting his trucks. But now my friend got closer and said, you didn't help me build my house. Wait, but just because of that, you don't want to help me anymore to get banned and then unbanned from all the houses? And it looks like he confirmed it. So I'm going to help you do this. He unbanned me and already gave me this item to build his house. Okay, that's not very nice. I'm going to have to build all this so he can help me get banned from more houses. Now we're almost done with this. His house is really looking very beautiful. And now we finally finished this, and I was already banned. He banned me, which means he will finally help me do everything I want to do. So much so that now he's coming here to pick me up. He literally came here in my car, which is the most different car of all. So we have to get banned. But there's a player here who's building the same house as my friend. But I came to tell him something. The house my friend built is better than his. He's even looking here and literally banned me. Guys, I just got banned, and I can't enter this house anymore. All because I spoke badly about this player. But my friend is coming here to pick me up, and it's really good that I have a friend, especially because it will be much easier to get banned from all the houses in Brookhaven if he helps me. So now he's going upstairs, and we have to get banned from this exact house. So I'm coming here to talk to the owner of this house to see if he can ban me. But I accidentally lay down here, so much so that he came closer and said, do you want to be the guinea pig for my experiment? I don't know if I want to do a scientific experiment, especially because he's a mad scientist, but I'll only do it if he bans me from his house. And now he agreed. So I lay down here, and I want to see what this experiment will be. Now he put on these glasses. Look, it's a bit weird that he put that on, but now lightning bolts started to appear here. Several really weird lightning bolts are appearing, and I don't know what happened to me. But now I'm very strong, and I'm also green. Look, I appreciate it. I thought this was going to be really bad, but I actually got more strength. He said, lie down again. I'll make you go back to normal. Look, I don't want to go back to normal. Actually, I want to stay strong. And I really have a lot of strength. But he banned me. I don't know if he noticed, but that was exactly what I wanted him to do. He really helped me by making me stronger, and he helped me by banning me from his house. Now my friend came here to pick me up. Look, he finally arrived, and I don't know if he noticed, but I'm really strong. All of this because of the scientist. And now there are only 2 houses left to be banned from. There's this red house, and also this house over here. But for some reason, there's a police officer here. Look, I want to be banned from your house, because this is all part of a challenge. I want to see if he'll ban me. But guys, he refused. So I want to know if the prisoner can ban me from his house. He said, if you help me escape, I'll ban you, and the police officer will also ban you. Wait, that's an idea. I'll have to help this player escape, because then I'll be banned from this red house, and also from this underground house. But he won't let me help the player escape. He really won't let me. But what he doesn't know is that I can jump up here. I can carry the player and run out of here. But the police officer banned me, and the player escaped from here. He literally escaped running from here, and I just got banned from another house. So much so that my friend just arrived here, and he brought the player. But now he has to ban me from his Brookhaven house, which is this red house. I've already been banned from the police officer's house, and there's only 1 house left for me to be banned from, so I can finally test all the ways to get unbanned from Brookhaven. But now the police officer is coming here. Look, I'll carry you. And now he has to ban me from his house. So we're coming up here, and the car flipped over, so we have to run out of here. Guys, I'm walking here to be banned from his house, and he finally finally banned me. Guys, I was banned from the last house, but now the police officer came back here and arrested the player again. Look, I don't care much about that. He was arrested again, but I finally managed to do what I wanted to do, which is to be banned from all the houses. And I'm going to test now very easy ways to get unbanned, and also difficult ways. So my friend is coming here, and he's going to help me do this. He said, what's the hardest way? I'm going to start testing the easiest ones up to the hardest ways to get unbanned, and they'll be very different ways indeed. So I got my car back, and I finally recovered my car after my friend flipped it. And this is one of the best cars from the update. But the easiest way of all is simply for me to ask the player to unban me. This is really the easiest way of all, because if the player is your friend, he'll unban you. Look, thank you very much. Now I'm unbanned from here, and I can come back whenever I want. This is really good. But it won't be so easy to do this in these other houses, because I literally have enemies here. So I'll have to test different ways to enter these houses, even while being banned. And now my friend has to carry me, but it looks like he doesn't know how to do that. You just have to click on your character, and then press this button on the left, and then I'll carry my friend. And now he has to do this with me. Guys, I'll have to press this button on the left, and now I'm being carried. I'll be able to enter these players' house. I can literally come here, especially because it's my friend who's coming here. But now I want him to go to the house of the player who's really mad at me. I want to see what he'll think as soon as I enter his house. So my friend is coming here, and now we officially entered his house. Look, his house is very beautiful, but it's not ready. He's right there in the front, and he noticed that I'm here. So much so that he's trying to get here, but there's an invisible wall. So he has to enter through the door, and he came here to talk to us. Actually, he banned my friend. Look, congratulations, you just got banned, and now we're both completely banned from the same house. But I'll still get unbanned from here the same way I got unbanned from my friend's house. So much so that he's coming right here, and we're both going to test the next way to get unbanned. And for that, I got this item that's going to be very important. My friend also got it, and now he got back in the car. I'll teach you how to get unbanned from this house. So I'm coming here to the mountain, and we'll have to do something very specific to get unbanned from the house. Now I'm climbing up here, and we'll have to jump from the mountain, literally holding this item, and we'll have to land on top of that house, which is completely red. But I don't know if I'll be able to get here, especially because I'm getting too low. So now I'll have to do a glitch to simply fly really high. Perfect. Now I'm going to land on top of this house, because I kept moving like this, and that way I end up getting really high. Perfect. I just came back here, and I'm literally on top of this house, and you can see that my friend is also coming here, but I don't know if he'll be able to do this. You can see that now he's trying to do the glitch, and he's managing, especially because he's really high. And now he's finally coming here again. He's doing the glitch and got really high. Now he's finally getting here with me, but he doesn't know how this will make us get unbanned. And suddenly I had a genius idea. I'm going to try to get a car up here, and I'll try to throw it down here, but I can't do that. I really can't do this. So I need to make the player notice that we're here, and as soon as he notices that we're on top of his house that I'm banned from, he'll change houses so we get out of here. But now he came out here, and he's seeing our shadows here on the ground. Guys, we're literally here, and he's seeing us up here. He said, get off my house now. Look, I don't want to get out of here, and I'm really fine up here, and I don't want to go down. He's the one who's going to have to take me down from here, but he deleted the house, and we both fell down here. So technically I got unbanned from his house, and he had to get the house back. And look, this worked. But back here we have the house I was banned from because the scientist got mad at me, especially because he wanted me to go back to normal, and I decided to stay like this because I'm much better than before. But now I'm coming here to talk to him, and now it looks like he came here too, and he wants to know what I have to say, but I want to be unbanned from his house. He said, I'll only unban you if you agree to go back to normal. Okay, I agree to do this. I was finally unbanned, and now I'll have to get inside here, but unfortunately, I'll have to go back to normal. Guys, these lightning bolts started to appear here, and this is really very weird, but now I'm back to normal. This really isn't cool. I prefer to be strong. He said, my scientific test was a success. And he's writing all of this down. It looks like this is all a scientific test. So much so that I went back to normal. But the good side is that now I'm unbanned from here. And there are only 3 houses left to be unbanned from. So I teleported here and got into a friend's car, which is literally a copy of mine. And guys, he entered the house that I'm banned from. I literally just came back here. And the police officer was very surprised. He said, how did you come back here if you're banned? Look, it's because you didn't ban me properly. You have to unban me and then ban me again, and then I'll finally be really banned. So much so that he came here to unban me, and I was really unbanned. Now my friend just left here, especially because I was already unbanned, and everything I told him was a lie. I only said that to get unbanned. My friend is even running here in the front, and the police officer is coming after him really mad. But what the police officer didn't notice is that we're coming here to his house to rescue the player who's been trapped here for a long time. Look, I'm going to rescue him, and he's going to unban me from the house. Now he's looking here, and it looks like he agreed. So I'm going to have to carry him, but I don't know how I'm I'm going to do this, especially because he has to get closer. Perfect, I'm carrying him, and now let's get out of here, because I finally saved him, and now he just has to unban me, and I was finally unbanned. So much so that he went back to his house, and I'm sure he's going to be arrested again, especially because he didn't even hide properly. It's literally just for a while until the police officer finds out that he's at his house. So much so that the police officer is coming here, and I'm sure the player is going to be arrested again. But my friend just left here, and now the police officer arrived at this house and arrested the player again. Guys, I don't think I'll help him anymore, and for some reason I'm stuck here. My friend flipped his car. Look, congratulations. He just broke the car the same way I broke mine. But now let's get another very different car. I'm going to get exactly this one because I can jump really high, and it looks like he also got it. This is really cool. And this is the way I want to get unbanned from the last house in Brookhaven that I was banned from. So I'm coming up here, and my friend is coming here too, but he's coming really fast. So we're coming here at a very high speed, and we'll have to jump on top of this house to get unbanned. But he also thinks this won't work. So I had a genius idea to get into this house while I'm banned. There's probably only one way to do this, which is by destroying this house. On the right, I'll get this item, and now I'll grab this house, and I'll start placing it on the player's house until there are several houses here. So much so that I'm placing several houses, and even my friend is seeing this, and he's not helping me. But now there are several houses here. Literally, there are many houses. Now he just left his house and noticed that several houses were placed here. My friend showed up here and was literally banned. He was simply banned because the player thought it was him who did this. But he's coming here. He said, remove this now. Look, I'm not going to remove this. I just want to be unbanned from your house. And as soon as I'm unbanned, I'll remove all these items. But it looks like he refused. He said, I'm going to change houses, but I won't unban you. Wait, what are you talking about? Guys, he really changed houses, and now he's coming back to this new house. I don't know if he noticed this, but as soon as he changed houses, he accidentally unbanned me from his house. And now I can literally come back here. But I'm coming here to show that I can return to his house. Perfect, I got here, and he noticed this, and it looks like he's really scared. But this happens because he changed houses. So much so that he's coming here, and I have to get inside this house to simply escape from him. He's really mad at me and is trying to figure out where I am, but he just went upstairs. So now I have to run out of here. The player is really mad. He just left the house and was literally banned. My friend banned him. Look, I don't know why he did this, but he said he had banned me from his house before. Okay, now that makes more sense. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the become a member button and I'll add you on Roblox.